Hey, happy April everyone, and welcome back to the show. Today is April 1st. Alongside Dave Donker, I'm Lucy Amos, and thanks for joining us.
We'll be right back after this short video.
Here's a look at this day in history. April 1st.
In New York in 1789, the U.S. House of Representatives met for the first time. They were set to convene in early March, but delays prevented a quorum from gathering until April 1st. On this day in 1960, the first weather satellite, TOROS-1, was launched. Today in 1999, the Canadian northern province of Nunavut, which includes Baffin Island, became an independent territory. It is the homeland of the Inuit, or Eskimos. And on this day in 1563, April Fool's Day began, when New Year's Day was moved from April to January. Any fool still ringing in the old New Year on April 1st was subjected to practical jokes. Ever since, hijinks have had a day of their own. And that's this day in history.
And that's why we have April Fools.
Moving along.
The fourth marking period begins today. Continue to explore opportunities and work hard to finish the school year strong.
Gentle reminder, school is back in session Monday, April 11th.
Later in the show, we catch up with some PRM science teachers, Mrs. Nasso and Mr. Manning, and a few PRM students as they recap their Science Expo.
Birthday shout out to everyone celebrating over the spring. Have a great birthday.
There are a lot of announcements, so please listen carefully.
Apologies for any tech issues. We do our very best to work through them.
Attention all musicians. Architect Music Studio is hosting a KHS band night at Architect Music on Friday, April 29th.
If you haven't been to Architect, it's a great venue and local nearby in Butler. Former KHS grad Kurt Webenworth is the owner and supports KHS Music.
For event details and planning, please see Mr. Pinola or Mr. Del Piano, or grab an information packet outside of room 215.
Side note, congrats to Kurt Webenhurst and Architect staff on opening a second location in Glen Rock. Awesome job.
Attention juniors, if you want to be in the parking lottery, please see Mr. Shivas and make sure all the registration forms and pay-to-play fees are complete.
All right, the next announcement comes to us from the Student Council.
Do you have a performance talent that you want to show off?
The Student Council is looking for all kinds of performers.
Dancers, singers, comedians, magicians, musicians, and many more.
The annual KHS Talent Show, hosted by the Student Council, will take place Thursday, April 21st at 7 p.m. in the KHS Auditorium. This is not related to our earlier announcement about Architect.
Registration for the KHS Talent Show has begun. Prizes will be awarded.
If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Sapio.
Here is a community announcement reminder from the Kinnelon Public Library.
Attention all, the Kinnelon Public Library is hosting several community events.
For more information about all the events, please visit the library website at www.kinnelonlibrary.org or call 973-838-1321 or just stop by in person at the library, 132 Kinnelon Road.
Before we get into the school announcements, we'll be right back after this video segment about the PRM Science Expo. With more, producer Izzy Ferrari provides this video.
PRM Middle School for the 8th grade Science Expo. Let's go check it out. Can you explain to me what your project is?
Our project was, we were testing the aerodynamics of a SD's D12-5 rocket motor.
What I did was I tested sound waves using a Chladni plate and salt and a violin bow.
We created an organic sunscreen that is safer and healthier than chemical sunscreens from the store. My project was about how plants can prevent soil erosion.
We didn't really want to do a really scientific project, so we figured the next best thing was to do something we love, clothes. And so we figured that we wanted to help the earth and use recyclable materials to make fashionable clothing for people to wear.
My name is John Manning. I'm an 8th grade teacher here at PRM. And me and Miss Nasso together, we've coordinated the Science Expo for the 8th graders this year.
Hi, I'm Mimi Nasso, and I've been a teacher, science teacher at PRM for 5 years.
All the 8th graders, they start this project in October, and they spend a couple weeks brainstorming what it is they want to do. What do they want to investigate about science? What has a direct effect on them? What are they interested in, and what do they want to learn more about?
What do you think this Science Expo offers students here at the middle school?
Well, now that we've expanded the expo itself, students have an opportunity to display their work as far as future technology, computer applications, and their interest in the science community.
I made an automatic pet feeder so that when busy people are always out, they could set a timer which would dispense the food into the bowl for their dog.
Can you tell me about your project?
I built a 7-foot rowboat out of plywood and fiberglass. I made it powered by human energy so that it doesn't cause any pollution or harm any marine life.
This gives them an opportunity to spend time researching and studying and learning about what they want to learn about, and understanding that science is more than just notes and more than just math and graphs and things like that.
Thanks to Izzy Ferrari and Steph Lynch for creating the video. Excellent job, Ms. Nasso and PRM students.
Okay, here are the school announcements.
Attention all current members of the Wind Ensemble and Chamber Singers classes.
The completed application and recommendation letter are due back to Mrs. Hendricks by today, April 1st. Please see Mrs. Hendricks with any questions.
Attention seniors, the senior service and senior project application deadline has been extended to Friday, April 15th.
Any seniors still interested in participating in Seniors Project or the Senior Service Project, please see Ms. Ellington for details.
All information regarding senior service and senior project can be found on the KHS website under the Athletics/Activities tab.
Again, if you have any questions, stop by and talk to Ms. Ellington.
Okay, on to a few sports announcements.
Good luck to all of our spring athletes, coaches, and teams.
Please listen at the end of the day for any weather-related athletic event postponements. Check KHS_sports for update schedule info for today.
Most teams get started today or through the weekend and into our spring break. All the best this season.
Attention all, the KEA 5K is Sunday, April 17th. The event is only a couple of weeks away. Be sure to mark your calendars now and come out and support one of the biggest fundraisers of the year.
More information can be found at www.kea5k.org.
You can catch updates for activities, athletics, and news on our Twitter accounts at KHS_sports or at Kinnelon HS or the KHS District webpage.
You can watch replays of the show on our KHS webpage, Cole's News page, or YouTube. Just search for the Kinnelon High School channel.
Today's show was produced by Will Klein.
Our graphic producer was Michaela Bello.
Our director today was Ellie DeBrino.
Our technical director was Devin Anello.
That's it for today. Have a great day and awesome spring break. See everyone again Monday, April 11th.